today's video, let's talk about the top apps that you can use to help you get around here in Japan. These apps are going to save you time, money, and relieve you of any kind of stress that you might normally feel when you're traveling. These will be very, very useful, and you'll definitely want to install them before you even land. That way, when you get here, you can hit the ground running. Without further ado, let's jump straight into it, shall we? Let's go. Getting around Tokyo can be very smooth as long as you have the right app. Whenever I'm with my guests or with my clients and we need to go from point A to point B, I like to use the Go Taxi app. All you gotta do is punch in where you are, where you want to go, and the taxi comes and picks you up, and you don't have to worry about speaking Japanese because it's all there already. You just hop in, tell the guy the number, and you're off to the races. If I have 5 or 6 people, I can also do what's called Go Taxi Premium. And by using Go Taxi Premium, I can handle a group of 5 or 6 people. It's very, very convenient. And the Go Taxi app is something that I use regularly on the day-to-day to help my own personal guests get around here when I'm doing tours in Tokyo. For getting around the train, you can actually download the Welcome Suica app directly to your phone, or you can just simply go into your wallet app on your iPhone and then add an IC card. And then from there, you just need to top it up the amount of money that you need. I'd recommend using 2,000 to 3,000 yen to get you started. That's plenty to help you get around Tokyo, and that's a good place to start. If you have an Android device, you're gonna have to buy a physical Suica card. And the physical Suica cards you can purchase directly at the airport before you come into Tokyo. Now, once you have the Suica card or the IC app installed on the phone, the next thing to get is the Japan Transit app. The Japan Transit app is what I use on the day-to-day. I use this every single day. It's nice because you just punch in the station that you're at and then punch in the station you need to go to, and then it'll give you the time frame and the transfer points and everything. It's super, super convenient. If you're gonna be using the train to get around Tokyo, it's a godsend. It'll make your life so much more easier. So the Japanese Transit app is the one that I recommend over everything. Make sure that you have a mobile data connection when you first get here to Japan. Now, if your phone service provider provides it for you already, that's fantastic. If you don't have a mobile data connection yet, or if you're planning on getting a wireless Wi-Fi connection thingamajigger-bobber, let me save you some time. As long as you have an Android or an iPhone device that has eSIM capabilities, you can go directly to my website, farsidejapan.com, and pick up one of my eSIMs. They come in a 3 GB 15-day plan, or a 10 and a 20 GB 30-day plan. By getting one of these eSIMs, it'll save you a lot of time. You don't have to wander around the airport looking for an eSIM. You don't have to wander around Tokyo looking for an eSIM. And even if you were in Tokyo looking for an eSIM, the prices are a little bit more exorbitant. So please pick up one of these eSIMs directly from my website. The moment you sign up, you can have one of these eSIMs set up in as little as 5 minutes, and then you're good to go. I'll leave the link below so you can connect with that. All right, the next thing we're gonna talk about is your maps and your navigation. If you're wandering around Tokyo or just anywhere in Japan, I would definitely recommend the Google Maps app. And most of you have this on your phone already. And the reason why I would choose this over anything else, because if you're trying to go from point A to point B, it'll also give you the train line, the transfer point, and the car you actually have to ride on the train. It's the application I also use day to day to get around here in Japan. If I gotta go pick up somebody at a hotel and they're in some strange place, I just use the Google Maps app. It's so convenient, makes things so much more easier. The other thing I really enjoy about the Google Maps app also, you can find different locations that you want to go to, and then you can pin them on the map. So a great way that I would recommend using the Maps app while you're here in Tokyo is pin all the places in Tokyo you want to go. Make a new list when you go to Kyoto, and then in Kyoto, make another list and drop pins to all the places you want to go in Kyoto. And then if you're going to go to Osaka, make another list for just Osaka and drop all the pins there. You can drop pins related to food, restaurants, activities, Japanese shrines, temples, all those good things. And the thing is, once you have your Google Maps app and your pins all set up, it makes things a lot easier to help you get around personally. All right, the next application you're gonna need is communication. You gotta communicate when you're here. Don't expect everybody to speak English when you're here in Japan. If you're unsure of yourself, use the Google Translate app. You can also use an AI application. However, it's kind of wonky because you have to type a lot of things. With the Google app translation, you can actually just use the Google Lens. You can point to Japanese kanji signs and it automatically converts them over to English. Makes it very, very easy to read. Also, when you're talking to people in Japanese and you're not sure what to say, just type it in the Google Translate app, boom, there's the word in Japanese and you can show it to the person. The other neat thing also about the Google Translate app is you can actually download the Japanese language offline line. So that way, if you don't have a net connection, you can still use the Translate app when you're out and about and running around, especially like if you're out in rural areas where there's not really a strong phone connection. The next app that you would need to use for communication is either WhatsApp or the Line application. If you're doing tours here in Tokyo, WhatsApp is a great way to connect with your tour guide. For me, I'm using WhatsApp to communicate with all my guests and my visitors when they come here to Tokyo. So if you're coming out here to Tokyo, please download the WhatsApp app. And that way, when you set up a tour with me, I can communicate with you a lot more easily. It's a very, very convenient app. It's easy to set up. It just connects to your phone number and then boom, you're done. So make sure you have the WhatsApp application. Great to use to connect with your guide while you're here in Tokyo. All right, the next thing we're gonna use is food and activities. Food and activities. When you think about food and activities, I know a lot of you out there like to use the Google Maps app to just look for ratings of restaurants and food, whether you're here in Tokyo or whether you're back home or wherever. However, when you're in Japan, if you want to get a better reflection of the local taste, I definitely recommend the Tabelog. If you download the Tabelog app, it's a little bit wonky, so I don't actually recommend the Tabelog app, but I do recommend the tabelog.com website. Just bookmark that to your phone or save it to your home screen. When you use the Tabelog.com website, when you open up the app, you can actually punch in the city that you're in, tap on the map, and then it'll give you a list of all the great places that are there to eat. If you're looking for ramen, boom, it pulls up a list of ramen. If you're looking for Wagyu, boom, it pulls up a list of Wagyu for the city you're in. The Tabelog ranks anything between a 1 to a 5. No one usually ranks above a 4. So anything between a 3, 5, and a 4 is considered very, very good. And the neat thing is that places are color coordinated. The ones that are like dark orange, like you see here, the dark orange ones are the ones that are ranked very, very high amongst locals. There's over 1,000 establishments that you can probably eat in Japan. And depending who you talk to, they're going to give you a different recommendation every single time. Whether you're following TikTok, YouTube Shorts, Instagram Reels, the recommendation is different from everywhere you go. So if you have the Tabelog app, you can just go to an area that you're in, type in the word, say for example, ramen, and then boom, there's all the ramen shops in the area. Find the one that's highlighted orange and boom, you got a really good place to go to eat, recommended by locals. Now, if you want to partake in some activities while you're here in Japan, the apps that you can download are the Vider app, the Klook app, or the Get Your Guide app. Any of these 3 apps you can use, I would recommend are super great. I've used Klook a number of times to reserve cars to do day trips to Hakone, and I use Viator myself for my walking tours and my photo walking tours. If you're looking for tickets to Team Lab Borderless, if you're looking to tickets for Disney, if you're looking for tickets to get to Shibuya Sky, pretty much any activity that you want to partake in while you're here in Japan, these are the apps that I would recommend that you can use. So download these and make sure you have them on your phone, and that way you have access to some great activities and some very, very unique experiences here in Japan. And the next thing is news and safety. I mean, you gotta have news to stay up to date with the happenings here in Japan, right? One of the apps I'd recommend is the NHK News app. It's in English. NHK is a big TV station out here in Japan that does local news, and they have great documentaries online in English, covers food, travel, all kinds of great things here in Japan, not just the news. Also, what's really great about the NHK News app, there's a little section there that will teach you Japanese. Oh yeah, there is a Japanese section there. By using the NHK app, you can get some basic Japanese down. And of course, while you're just kind of wandering around and have some downtime, it's a great app to open up, read the news, learn a little Japanese, and you're good to go. Another app that you'll find very handy is the Safety Tips app. Now, heaven forbid, while you're here in Japan, that a natural disaster occurs. But by using this app, it's really great because it has earthquake information, it's got weather information, volcanic warning, it's also got heat, especially during the summertime, it's super, super hot. There's a lot of great information here that's in English that pertains to your health and your safety while you're here in Japan. There's also some useful phrases you can use here if you're in a pickle, if you have any problems or issues. So the Japanese Safety Tips app, definitely a must-have. Hey, if you're planning a trip out here to Japan, you can connect with me at farsidejapan.com. Link is below to help you plan your trip out here to Japan. And if you're coming to Japan and you need to get connected, I'm now offering my eSIMs. Yes, Bunga has eSIMs. So you can get them in 10 or 20 gigabyte options. I'll also leave the link below, so that way when you come to Japan, you can make sure that you are connected. All right, now back to the video. All right. Let's talk about some bonus apps that will help you out while you're here also. And you probably have them on your phone, whether it's Apple, iPhone, or an Android device. Your regular Notes app. That's right, your Notes app. You probably have it on your phone already. You probably don't even need to download it, the Notes app. Just open up a Notes and just jot down things that you hear from one person to the next. And that way, later on, you can reference back to those notes and find them on your maps and connect things together. When I'm talking to my guests on tour and I'm giving them recommendations on places to go, things to eat, they usually like to make a quick memo of it. For me as a tour guide, when I'm guiding people around Japan, I'm actually using the Notes app and the Google Maps app to actually build my itineraries for my guests. A little secret I'm going to share with you. If you have an iPhone, you can actually use the Calculator app. The Calculator app has a great little option here. If you just click on the bottom left-hand corner, tap on the calculator icon, there's a little thing here that says convert. And if you turn on convert, you can actually convert from Japanese yen to euros, Japanese yen to USD, pesos, or what have you. But it's neat because you don't have to download a third-party app. It's already built into your phone already. Now, if you're using an Android device, you probably have to download a separate application for that. It's always good to have a currency app to do some conversion rating too. So definitely use the Calculator app. You have it on your phone already. Makes life a lot easier. If you've downloaded one of my eSIMs and you're using it, there's this application called Data Remaining. So if you use the Data Remaining app, you can actually punch in the amount of data that you purchased. And then from there, you can actually get a widget on your screen, and then you can actually monitor the data that you're using. It's a very, very convenient app. And that is the Data Remaining app to help you monitor your cellular usage while you're here in Japan. All right, so we have talked about a lot of apps, a little over 12 plus apps that you will find very handy as you are here in Japan traveling. Please use these apps while you're here to help you navigate the train, hail taxis, make sure that you're safe wherever you are, help you to communicate with people, and have a good time when you come out here to Japan. And if you have any questions, please comment below. I'll be more than happy to answer your questions. And please let me know that you found this video very helpful by hitting that like button down below. And if you haven't already, please do subscribe to the channel. And if you want to watch more videos on Japan, you can click here. And thank you for watching today's video, everybody. I'll see you on the next round.